Hey Rickman, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. So where are you?
I'm from Tennessee.
You're from Tennessee. Okay, I like it. And I'm now curious. Where is the inspo for your name, Rickman? Sounds like something out of Ghostbusters or something.
It's a big family name. A lot of people have it.
What? Wait, it's your first or last name?
It's my middle name, actually.
Oh, it's your middle name. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. And so, what made you choose that instead of your like first name? I guess.
Well, I did go by a double name for a long time, my first and my middle name, but
Okay,
that was just a lot. So we just dropped it to my middle name.
like, very interesting. And who had a say in that? Was it just you, or was it the whole family?
Kind of the whole family.
Oh my god. So I don't know why, but I have a feeling you have brothers or siblings. Do you have siblings or are you an only
Yes.
child?
I have two sisters.
Two sisters, okay.
hmm
And do they have similarly cool and eccentric names as well? Or
My older sister's name is Briley.
Briley?
hmm
Okay, and
And
what's the
my
other
little
sister?
sister is Annalise.
Okay, that's cool. I like it. Well, that's that's amazing. You definitely are the breadwinner in terms of the names of the
Oh,
family
yeah,
because
for sure.
it's like such an incredible name. And how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Okay. And so what do you do? What is there? Because I've been to Tennessee many times. Been through, I should say, through Tennessee because I drive to Florida from Toronto. What is there to do in Tennessee?
Um, I guess the biggest place to go would be Nashville, and I live pretty close to Nashville, so we go
Nashville.
over there a
Yeah,
lot.
Nashville. Now I'm trying to think. Is that okay? Just bear in mind here, I'm not American, but is that where like Elvis was or
No, that was Memphis.
Memphis? Okay, and where is
That's still
that?
in
Is that
Tennessee though,
close?
so you're good.
Okay, it's all in Tennessee. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I've been to both, but Memphis. Because have you been to Graceland?
hmm
Did you like it?
I did.
Do you like country music?
Do you?
No, but it's okay. Like I don't. I'm not like It's not like if she likes country music that I'm not gonna talk to her. It's just not my thing per se.
I do like it, but I kind of like all music, so.
Me too. Me too. Uh, I would say I like. There's one country song I do vibe with. Um, I think it's Carrie Underwood.
hmm
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The She's talking about her husband cheating on her or something
Oh yeah, before he cheats.
before he cheats. That's the one. I actually like that song. I don't know why. I have no idea why I like it, but that's like the only country song that I'm like actually have it on my on my iTunes playlist, like or Spotify. But yeah, I'm curious. What's your background in terms of your background, your origin, like your ethnic origin?
Um, I was asked this before. I I think we're from England.
Okay, so you don't know. It's fair to say that you have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any of the DNA tests or anything.
Okay, cool. But for the most part, both your parents are like American.
hmm
That's cool. Now I'm curious, what do you do for like work or for a living?
Right now I'm a preschool teacher.
That's
So I'm
cool.
doing that, but I'm also in school myself.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. And do you enjoy being a preschool teacher?
I do. I love kids.
You do. Okay, that's great. Do you want kids of your own? Do you have any kids?
I do have a son.
Okay.
He's 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
hmm
Oh, young mom. Then you had your first kid when you were 20.
19.
19. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And how is that been going?
It was really hard,
I
but
bet. I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm 20. I'm 27, and I can't even imagine being a dad at this point.
it definitely wasn't planned, but I'm just doing what I have to do and making it work.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got to do it, right? They say that you're never like ready for it. You just have to go with it. And when push comes to shove, you'll be ready or you'll become ready, right?
Yeah.
I like that. Do you have any questions for me at all?
What got you into real estate?
Oh wow. Okay, so you did your research. I like that. So you already know I'm in real estate. What got me into real estate? Well, I think it's a loaded question for me. I think ultimately I have a passion for people. I love people. I'm like a very much an outgoing, just like a bubbly person. So I definitely think that I have like the personality for it, and just like the way that I am in general. It's a huge asset in the real estate game. So I knew that number one, I have a passion for people. Number two is I do love real estate already. Like I love looking at homes. I had a passion for the little detailed things in homes, and I think I have an eye for fashion and for decor. So it was something that all kind of went together hand in hand. So um, other than that, I knew that you could make really great money with it. You have a lot of flexibility. I knew from day one that I wasn't going to sit at like a job, like a day-to-day job where you sit there 9 to 5, like pencil pusher. Like
Yeah.
I knew that was not for me. So although, I definitely think that there's a certain kind of person that kind of job is perfect for. So I'm not knocking like the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I envy people that can do that, but I just simply can't do it with my mentality, my mindset. So I'm just really excited that I found my calling and my passion in the world, which is real estate. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of my and I'm curious now to turn it back onto your side. What got you into working with kids?
I've always loved working with kids. I've always done like vacation Bible school, church, and stuff like that. Um, so I always knew I wanted to, but I don't want to be a teacher forever.
Right,
Um,
right.
I'm actually in school for exercise science right now, and the plan is to go to physical therapy school after that. And I want to work with kids still. I'll be in pediatrics.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is like a career thing for you then.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. And are you gonna have more kids, do you think?
I'm open to it, but I'm not set on it. I'm kind of just seeing
Interesting.
what happens with that.
Do you live with family or are you by yourself?
No, I live by myself.
Wow, that's amazing that you're kind of like your own kind of independent right now. That's great.
I've always been like that. I need my space and I need my own thing going on.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm the exact same way. I definitely value, my independence and just the freedom. I think
Yeah.
ultimately I've always just been one of those guys that I love the liberation and the freedom. I love that. So and I need that in my life. So for me, again, real estate is circling back to real estate. That's exactly what that it affords me, the opportunity to be able to have those freedoms that some people don't feel like. For me, the most important is time freedom. Like you, and that's why you either have to do something that allows you the time for you to do things you want to do, or do something that makes you happy. And if you can do both, then in my books, you've won.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. Okay, and so last question. I'm curious, Rickman, what made you sign on to do the show?
Okay. So I did Love is Online before this. I
Right,
was
right.
on,
Mm-hmm.
I was on season 1 and it just didn't work out. And I actually helped host the second season of that show.
Oh,
So
you
I did
did.
that. And
Okay.
then Dina asked me if I wanted to do this. And I was like, well, I don't know. I've never really been into the whole Bachelor thing.
Okay.
But she showed me a picture of you, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just do it. So,
Okay. That's a good answer. I like that you have that kind of personality that you can kind of just roll with the punches, as they say. You kind of just go with it. I like that.
yeah.
Because I feel like people sometimes, especially in this day and age, Rickman, like people are so serious. People take themselves too seriously, and I think that we all just need to have a good sense of humor and just allow things to happen as they may.
Yeah.
I'm with you 100% on that. So you seem like a pretty, I guess, whimsical person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, you seem like that. And have you traveled outside of the states?
No, I want to so bad.
Okay, what other states have you been to?
I've actually been to Hawaii, so that's kind of out of the
Oh,
country.
okay. So yeah, you're kind of you've been somewhere. That's good.
Yeah.
How was Hawaii?
It was beautiful. I
I
loved
need to
it.
go. I need to go to Hawaii. I've been to, I want to say probably like 80% of the states, like 80% of the states in America, but Hawaii is not one of them, unfortunately. I would love to go.
You should.
Yeah. What's your favorite state in America?
Probably Alabama.
Alabama's your favorite state?
Yeah.
Okay. Elaborate on that, please and thank you. I think the audience wants to know what is it about Alabama? That's like the least expected answer that I mean, also not being an American myself, my idea of what Alabama is so different than probably what yours is, but please
Yeah.
elaborate.
Well, for me, it's a sentimental thing. My family used to have a vacation condo down there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we would go, and I spent a lot of time down there.
It's probably much warmer as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I watched that show on MTV, Floribama Shore. You ever see that?
Yeah.
It's, I guess, I don't know if it's in Florida or Alabama. I guess it's like right on in between or
It's like
something.
right on the border.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm a Florida boy. I've been going there since I was born. Like, I love it there. So, I would say Florida is definitely my favorite state. But I guess I don't know. Again, and for me, it's sentimental as well. So, even though Florida is like not anywhere near, it's in fact Florida is probably the furthest state from where I live. So,
Yeah, it is.
literally, it's literally at the very tip, right? So, you know what? That's not true. It's not the furthest, but it's the furthest south from where I am because California, like the opposite end, would probably be the farthest for me because that's like I think it's like a 5 hour flight or 4 or 5 hour flight to California, whereas or yeah, no, it must be 5 hours because Florida is only like 2.5 hours or something from my house. So
Have you been to California?
I have. I spent a couple of months out there a couple of years ago. I think 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. Yeah, no, I was in San Diego.
Oh, how was that?
It was nice. You know, I always tell people like, although I do love the vibe in California, it's just not Florida. It's just not Florida. Simply, Florida is my place. Florida is my second home. So I love Florida. Like I said, I'm a Florida boy. So California for me was just that's a little bit too like pretentious, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
and not again, not knocking anyone. Actually, oh hey, we got another person join the chat.
I wanted to crush your day. No,
Yeah.
just letting y'all know we're at that 10-minute mark.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Do
but
you
there
have
will be
any
more opportunities.
do you have any last questions for me there, Rickman? Or
Would you ever move to the States?
whatever. Well, probably not with coronavirus right now, but
Well, yeah, not right now.
maybe post corona.
Like, are you open to that? Are you open to moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
That's a
right
big
person,
thing
of
for
course.
me. It would take a lot for me to move
Like move outside of your state or move outside of your country.
country.
Yeah, that's true. You love America, don't you?
I just don't want to be that far from my family.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, for me, you know, I've lived in many different countries in the world, and for me, I know that I'm just a short flight away. Like I can get home in basically a day or less from most places in the world. So I know that I'm never too far away if I know that I'm just a day away from seeing someone. So that's kind of the way that I've been able to cope with it.
Also, I feel like you're used to traveling and going out of the country.
Yeah, I love traveling. Yeah, I love traveling. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I definitely, I would have no problem moving. Like with my last relationship, I was fully prepared to go and move countries like to the other side of the globe.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, it's all situational, so it's all based on the person, right, and the connection you have with someone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Like you coming on, Rickman. It was a lot of fun.
That was quick.
It definitely was. Yeah. I mean, I guess it is, you know, whatever, 10, 15 minutes, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you guys for today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Saracen.
Bye. Saracen signing off.